Cocco channel and to another Worth It Wednesday. Today we are doing the coveted Natasha Denona. I will link it down below where you can find all the information on this. It is expensive. It's very expensive. I did do a tutorial using it today. I can't remember what day I have it scheduled. If it's not linked down below, it'll be coming up. So today we are going to do a review and swatches because I have officially used this more than once now. So let's go ahead and start with packaging. I'm not a huge fan of the patent leather. As you can see already, like there are just handprints and like shadow all over the place. And it just started like peeling, like this back, like on the side it has like this black trim on the top and it's already like peeling off, which for the price tag, like look. For the price tag, that should not be happening in my opinion. It is stitched. The stitches aren't coming out or anything like that. So I did get the blue purple palette, which has a pretty decent sized mirror in it. And then you do have like this I'm not a fan of. This like plastic piece that tells you like every single shadow name. I don't know, I wish it would have been on the back almost. It is on the box, but not a lot of people keep their stuff in boxes, so let's just go ahead and go through it. I am going to do swatches and I'll let you know what I think. So starting off with like the consistency of the shadows, you hear from everybody that talks about them that they do have a lot of fallout. It is because of the pigment. It is because of the pigmentation. They are so pigmented, like just one little swipe and it's like ba-boom, you know what I mean? So this is a palette that you need to do your eyes first with, which I'm not typically a person that does my eye makeup first. I always do my foundation and everything first. And I actually did forget to do my foundation last with this one, and I did have fallout, you know what I mean? I did get to swipe it away a little bit, but it did have, you know what I mean? I did purple and blue, you know what I mean? So anyways, let's go ahead and we'll do the row by row, because if we did it like this way, we would just be here forever. So, okay, so we're gonna go, we're gonna start off with the top. That way we're not here forever. So when I say the top, I mean all across this way. And I wanna let you guys know that this is one swipe, one swipe. This is how crazy the pigmentation is. Okay, so starting at the beginning over here, you have Cool Plum, which is a matte brown. You have Vintage, which is like a really pretty burgundy shimmer. You have Oxide, which is a bronze. Golden Beige, which kind of speaks for itself. Quicksilver, which is silver with like a blue reflect. Deep Pacific, which is a really dark turquoise, also a shimmer. And then last you have Glaze, which is like a beautiful mauve kind of shimmer. Okay, second row, starting at the beginning again, you have Satin Skin, which is a really pretty nude shimmer. Smoky Plum, which is pretty self-explanatory. Rosewood, which is gorgeous shimmer. Sorry, all three of these are shimmers. This one is so pretty. It's like, I don't even know how to describe this color. It's just beautiful. This one is called Golden Rose, which is probably my favorite color literally in this whole entire palette. It's the one that has called to me the most. It is just a beautiful like shade shifter between pink and gold. The next one is Steel Blue, which is a matte. And then you have Powder Blue, which is also a matte. And then Gray Brown, which is a shimmer. Okay. Third row, we have Lavender Gray, Electric Violet, which is a matte. You have Maroon, which is a kind of shimmery color. Piggy, which is like a baby pink. This is like the most beautiful color for like inner corner highlight if you want that like pop. Metallic Blue, which, you know, this is Petroleum Blue, which is a really pretty turquoise. And then you have Chromatic, which is like a true silver. This is like the most silver eyeshadow I think I've ever seen. My last row, you have Deep Slate Gray, which is a shimmer, Nina's Orchid, which is a matte, Aubergine, which is a matte, Calypso Blue, which is a transformer. This is like that color that's in Manny MUA's new palette. It's in the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette that has like the different shift to it. This is Smoke, which is a matte gray, Kohtao. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's like a sky blue. And then you have Navy, which is also a matte. So okay, so now that you've seen the swatches, you can tell just how incredibly pigmented these are. One thing I do want to mention is that some of the colors do stain, as you can see on my fingers and on my arm. More of like the purplies? The purple colors kind of stain a little bit. Another thing is that, in my opinion, this is not an all-in-one palette. There are some amazing shadows in here that I absolutely love and are amazing. I've never like felt shadows like this or seen pigmentation like this, but like I said, this is not an all-in-one palette, at least for me. Like, I have to have either a cool tone, kind of a gray tan in my crease, or like a, you know, traditional transition color, and in here you don't have that. You have this matte dark brown, like you have those colors but shimmer, you know what I mean? I need that matte crease color, and the only other mattes is you have a black, you know what I mean? You have like your purple mattes, you have your sky blue and dark blue, which is what I tried to do today. I tried to put this in my transition, but it looked so blue, and I don't know if it could be my blending skills, because like I said, I'm no makeup artist at all. I'm not trained. I don't know like really great techniques and stuff. Like, I just go with what my inspiration gives to me, you know what I mean, a lot of the time. You do have like this kind of cool tone gray, but it's still too dark for me as a transition color, unless like you're doing like a real smoky eye. But like, I really wanted to play with some of these colors and like get a look out of it, you know what I mean? So in my tutorial that I did for this look, that's what I kind of said is like, you know, unless you're doing like an all funky color, you know what I mean, look, which is what I tried to do with like the blue on the lid and then the purple pop of color underneath, you know what I mean? It's not an all-in-one palette for me, but you know, for the price tag, I definitely don't think this is a worth it Wednesday. Yes, I did drop the insane amount of money on this thing, but I would never recommend this to somebody that didn't have like that extra money, you know what I mean? Like, this is, I think, way hyped up more than it should be. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you wanted to get some of the singles, which retail for like, I think they're like $20-something, like I'm telling you, the Golden Rose is my absolute favorite color in this whole entire palette. That one and this one right here, Piggy, I would definitely buy full sizes of those two. You know, so the shimmers are absolutely gorgeous, but the mattes that they threw in there, I just feel like don't do the palette justice. If this was an all-in-one palette, if I could take this on the go and, you know what I mean, use this like on vacation, for instance, I'm leaving for 3 weeks. If I could take this with me and this alone, I would be like, okay, that's definitely worth the price. But I had to use my Morphe 35N palette with this one, which is like my all matte palette, which, you know what I mean, I'm using a, what is it, like a $20 palette with this baby. It just, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. So I definitely wouldn't recommend this to anybody that, you know, like, you need to save your money and get this baby. It's amazing. I do recommend like single shadows over dropping the huge price of getting this one. So.
Alright, there's a helicopter coming by.
My recommendation really would be to get the singles if there's, or even the 5-pan palettes over this one. I was looking at some of the 5-pan palettes. I think I was looking at 10 and 4, and so many of those were in this palette that it didn't make sense for me to buy those 2 pans when it's almost, you know what I mean, the same price as this one. So that was the reason why I got this one, and it was a reward to myself, you know what I mean? So if you're looking to splurge, you know what I mean, the colors in here are really great. But if there's only a couple in here that you like, they do sell the singles. I know that Beautylish just released the whole entire collection of Natasha Denona, and Natasha Denona has her own website as well. So that is my worth it Wednesday. Worth the price tag? No. And that is from somebody who is not a licensed MUA, just an everyday person that does their makeup and enjoys doing makeup, and you know what I mean, like an everyday person, rather than some of these other YouTubers that could probably think of a million different things to do with this, but from like a lower totem pole kind of YouTuber, you know what I mean? Like I just definitely don't think it's worth the money personally. So that is my honest opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Cocco. You are watching the Cocco channel. Please subscribe if you're not already. It really would mean the world to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!